How we doing, everybody? UFC Thoughts here. Today I'm going to be going over UFC Denver. I'm recapping the event. I am recording this right after I was watching it, so I'm recording this at 1:26 in the morning. It's probably going to come up, probably going to get uploaded later today, probably like 2 p.m. somewhat. Let's start. The main event. The highly touted main event, may I say. Yeah. I don't... I can't say that I expected more, because I didn't, right? But, man, Tracy just, in the first 3 rounds, legit couldn't do anything. It's honestly more shocking to me that she did better in the later rounds. Fucking hats off to her for that. But, wearing fake eyelashes to a fight is what I really... It's where I really get irritated. She got her eyelash punched off in the first round. Literally in the first round, Rose dropped her. First time Rose has got a knockdown in quite a long time. Did they count a knockdown in the Fior fight? I don't think they did. Did they? No, they didn't. That's the first knockdown she's got since fucking the Wei Lee first fight. Jesus. Yeah, Tracy couldn't do much. She looked, in the first 30 seconds after 3 kicks were thrown, I was like, yeah, she's not winning this shit. She's not winning this shit. Rose looked technical. I still don't think she wins a belt at flyweight, but she can still... She's going to main event her next fight. I can already tell, which is going to irritate a lot of people, but good win, I guess. Tracy is not capable of beating top 5 or top 10 competition yet. Give her time. Fucking work on your speed, at least, please. But yeah. Wearing fake eyelashes is probably a good start of where you should work on. Don't do that. What? You're really that fucking committed? Yeah, I don't know. We move. Co-main event, Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Muslim Salikhov. I can't tell you whether or not this was a robbery or not. I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't even really watching this fight because I didn't give a shit. Me and my father were talking about, hot ones and what we were watching on YouTube the day before. So, yeah. I thought... if I were to give this fight to anybody, it would probably be to Muslim. Round 2, I think round 3, Jesus, he outstruck him 36-12. I think round 2 is close. I'd give round 1 probably to Santiago, but round 2 I think is Muslim, because if I remember correctly, Santiago did a bunch of the shit that he does where he gets hit and then he looks at the ground for 2 seconds and then finally looks. He did it 3 times, and I think the judges were like, oh, he's hurt. I think they took that more into value than they probably should have, but who cares? It's Muslim Salikhov versus Santiago Ponzinibbio in 2024 in a co-main event. Who gives a shit? Alright, we move. Drew Dober, John Silva, banger fight. This fight was fucking nuts. I think we can all agree. This fight was fucking amazing, and John Silva is that guy. He is that guy. He's really fucking good, man. John Silva is really fucking good, dude. I don't really see anybody unranked at featherweight beating him. I think he breezes through the top 10. He looked really fucking good tonight. His cardio looked great, especially when you factor in elevation and the fact that he fought literally 14 days prior. So he rehydrated all that weight and, probably ate pretty good. John Silva is fucking amazing. And Drew Dober, I don't know how his chin was able to... I know he got rocked in the second round, but I have no idea how his chin was able to hold up as well as it did. But man, we saw the power translates up. So... great win for John Silva. I cannot wait to see who they give him. I saw someone say Nate Landwehr. Don't do that to my boy Nate Landwehr, but do that shit to my boy Nate Landwehr. Honestly, that fight would be nuts. Because Nate Landwehr would probably die, but it'd be at 145, would it? I mean, he just beat Charles Jourdain and Drew Dober, and he stopped both of them, dude. Who can take his power is my thing. He's so patient, and he's so quick, and he's so calculated. Now, don't get me wrong, he does leave openings sometimes. But those spinning elbows he threw were fucking beautiful. John Silva's that man. I said it in my prospects video. This is the fucking dude to look out for at featherweight and now even lightweight. This is the guy that beats your favorite fighter. This is the fucking dude. We move. Gabriel Bonfim, Angelusa. This was a good fight. Honestly, pretty entertaining. Gabriel Bonfim looked really fucking good, man. Besides the guillotines that he was pulling for no fucking reason, he looked pretty fucking good. His cardio looked way better in this fight. His takedown defense, even though he did get taken down, most of it was just him jumping guillotines. He honestly looked good. His striking looked calculated. His jab was working wonders. His body shots, his choice of striking was pretty fucking good in this fight. Angelusa really couldn't get anything going. He did land some strikes, but Gabriel's chin held up. And yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about Gabriel besides the guillotine pulls, but he looked really fucking good. I'm proud of him. He really showed rapid improvement from the Nicholas Dalby loss. And watching this fight, it makes me wonder how the fuck did he gas out in Sao Paulo when he went 3, not like slow rounds with Angelusa. It was a pretty tight pace for even a fight that's not at elevation, and he did it at elevation. So Gabriel Bonfim, honestly, I think he gets a lot of his height back. In my opinion, I'm back. I think he's good again. So, wonder who they'll give him next at welterweight. Man, I don't know. I don't know any like Phil Rowe, Jake Matthews, possibly for Gabriel Bonfim next. I know they just fought each other. Those are like the first two names, like unranked, that came to my mind. But yeah. I think Gabriel Bonfim deserves a fight like that next. We move. Julian Erosa, Christian Rodriguez. I am so fucking pissed at this fucking fight, dude. This fight, it makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense, dude. Raul Rosas Jr., Cameron Simon, and fucking Isaac Dogarian couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. They couldn't fucking do it. How? How, bro? Fucking Juicy J, Julian Erosa can fucking do it, I guess. Honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy he fucking won. Because this is a long time coming for Christian Rodriguez. I am hating. I'm hating on him. I don't care. I hate him. I fucking hate him. He robbed Isaac Dogarian and he got fucking subbed. He literally fell into a fucking guillotine. This fucking guy literally showed rapid improvement. I don't even know. Yeah, it's not even a fucking word. It's not even a fucking word. A massive decline. He looked so... Oh, man. I get it. Julian Erosa is a big dude. He is. But, like, he legit just, like, fell into a fucking guillotine. The way he wrapped it up was cool, but, like... Man, that is so fucking crazy to me that this fucking guy beats him. I honestly thought this was the easiest of those 4 fights. Because Julian Erosa has that X factor. He's got that fucking chin on him. That you can just fucking crack with a fucking, you whiff a punch and it'll rock him. I swear to God. He didn't look rocked once. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe Christian Rodriguez just doesn't fucking hit that hard. I take that back. I take back what I said about this being the easiest fight. Honestly, looking back on it, my pick of Cameron Simon against Christian Rodriguez was dumb as fuck. Same with Raul Rosas Jr. He was 18 years old. I should have probably thought about that. And then Cameron Simon's just small. Isaac Dogarian's short. He fights 2 people who are real featherweights. Isaac Dogarian is a real featherweight. He fucking got robbed in that fight. What am I talking about? Julian Erosa and fucking homeboy... JSP, why can't I think of his fucking name? Do it, boy! Do it, boy! Why can't I think of his name? Who cares? That dude. You know who I'm fucking talking about. Jonathan Pierce. You know who I'm talking about. But, like, yeah, 2 big guys at featherweight that he fights. He gets fucking... Fuck you, Christian Rodriguez. We move. Abdul Razak Al Hassan, Cody Brundage. Don't even get me fucking started, bro. Cody Brundage is the best actor ever. I honestly don't even know what to make of this fight. Like, I don't even, like, yeah, it is bad that Abdul landed back of the head shots. I don't know. I don't even fucking know, dude. Who knows, man? Who cares? I don't. Do you guys care? I don't give a shit. I don't care enough. But yeah, Cody Brundage kind of quit. He didn't quit, but like he kind of did, which makes sense to me. I'm not that surprised. He had a really dog shit game plan anyways. He kind of deserved all the elbows to the back of the head. But I'm honestly so happy because I picked Cody Brundage, and up to that point in that fight, I was like, he's going to get fucking murdered. So I kind of lucked out on that one. But yeah, cut both of them at this point. I don't care. We move. Featured prelim, Joshua Van versus Charles Johnson. God fucking damn it, man. Joshua Van, he looked so good. He was looking so fucking good in this fight. And the third round rolls around, he gets fucking... Great win for Charles Johnson. I can't even hate on him. That is a great win for Charles Johnson. Beautiful win. Very needed. And Joshua Van goes back to the drawing board. Like, I don't even like... Charles Johnson's so big for flyweight. Like, I know Jose Johnson and everything, 6 foot flyweight. He's not even the biggest. But, like, Charles Johnson is, like, a big dude. Like, he's a big flyweight. You see Charles Johnson, you think he's, like, a bantamweight. Or, like, not featherweight. He's not, like, too big for featherweight. But, like, you get the point. He's a pretty big guy. Joshua Van was winning, man. In my book, I might be biased. I honestly think 1919 is probably the best scorecard. I was leaning more towards 2018 Joshua Van, though, because I'm biased, but yeah, great win. Good finish for Charles Johnson. I don't know who you give him next. I see some people being like, top 10. Gotta give him top 10, bro. Fuck that. No. Fuck that. He hasn't beat a ranked opponent. What do you mean give him top 10? Give him, like... Is fucking David Dvorak even in the UFC anymore? I swear to God, I thought he got cut. He still shows up. Give him Tagir Ulanbekov. Fuck it. When Tagir can make weight, the fat fuck. That was a cool fight, though. Joshua Van Charles Johnson was a good fight. Very cool. We move. Jasmine Jasudavicius, Fatima Klein. Fatima Klein was the favorite? What the fuck? 6-0, bro. Yeah, this fight kind of went exactly how I thought it was. Fatima Klein showed a lot of moments of success, but, like, she just wasn't strong enough. And that's what my point was when I was picking this fight. I was like, she's... The tallest person she's fought is 5'3". She's fighting a 5'7" girl. She had a speed advantage, which I kind of figured she would. Fatima Klein is going to cause problems at strawweight. She is. But she's not going to cause problems at flyweight. So she should move back to strawweight. Can't wait to see her with a full camp, at least. She had decent moments on the feet in the third round, especially. But, yeah, she just didn't have the strength at all in this fight. You could see she was clearly outpowered in this fight. And, yeah, I don't know. Jasmine wins again in a fight that a lot of people thought she was going to win. I don't know how Fatima Klein ended up being the fucking favorite. Just because she's 6-0. Does anyone not realize that she's a fucking strawweight moving up, dude? I guess you could say the same thing about fucking John Silva, but John Silva's actually good, so. And he's actually big for the weight class. Fatima Klein is a big strawweight, but she's like below average flyweight. Jasmine Jasudavicius is kind of a big flyweight. How does anyone think? Okay. We move. Montel Jackson, Damone Blackshear. I mean, all the guys that I love just got fucked up on this card, man. Man, Damone Blackshear got slept in 18 seconds. I knew Montel Jackson has power, but like Damone Blackshear, all of his losses up to this point have been by decision, correct? Let me recheck this, because maybe I'm wrong. But like Damone Blackshear, I thought he had a good chin, and then he gets cracked immediately. I know Montel Jackson hits hard, but like, yeah, all decision losses. Yeah. Very cool KO for Montel Jackson. I think does he have the most knockdowns in bantamweight, like, active history right now? Like, active fighters? It's between him or Sean. He has 11 now. Get him a ranked opponent. Get Montel Jackson. Get a fight with him and Pedro Munoz. That is the fight I think a lot of people would want to see. Either him or Jonathan Martinez, honestly. Those are the fights they should make. Make those fights. Either Jonathan or Pedro. Dominic Cruz is going to retire. I don't know why they still have him. Like, he's going to fight somebody. Like, what the fuck? Who's Dominic Cruz going to fucking fight? Be honest. Yeah, Jonathan Martinez or Pedro Munoz. Either of those guys. Make those fights. Montel Jackson fucking deserves it. He's on a 5-fight win streak. You know? 2 KOs in a row at bantamweight. That's pretty fucking cool. 3 of those 5 wins have been by finish. The last time he lost was in 2020. Give him a ranked opposition, man. He deserves it. I know he was supposed to fight Saeed and Farid at Saudi, but like, make those fights. He deserves it. Heavy. We move. Luana Santos, Maria Agapova. Yeah, this kind of like, who picked Maria Agapova to win this fight, man? Like, who did that shit? She almost spit out her mouth guard again. Luana Santos looked good. She did. Very good takedown. Luana Santos is going to cause problems. She also did a cool dance, I guess. Yeah, flyweight Luana Santos looks pretty fucking good. I don't know who you give her next. How many fighters are even in women's flyweight, bro? Like, flyweight. Who is Ariane? Oh, Ariane Lipsky changed her last name. Got it. Okay. Maybe. Honestly, fuck it. Her and Jasmine, possibly? Who knows, bro? Maria Agapova should get cut. She's so inactive. She first fight back in 2 years and she gets piss stomped. Like, who would have fucking figured, dude? Oh, man, we move. Josh Fremd versus Andre Petroski. Went exactly how I thought it would. Andre kind of just took him down a bunch and held him the whole fight. Who would have fucking thought, man? Josh moves to like 2-4, I think, in the UFC. Pretty, like, Andre was doing cool stuff on the ground. The takedowns were decent. But, pretty boring to, like, watch. Andre gets a win for the first time since 292 when he beat, good old Gerald Meerschaert in a close fight. But, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he just kind of took him down at will. Not at will, but, like, also, why couldn't... I don't know. I don't know what I was even going to bring up. Fucking forget it, dude. Good win for Andre Petroski. Josh Fremd. Learn how to defend a fucking takedown, man. Jesus. Fucking Christ, man. In his last 5 fights, he has defended 4 takedowns of now 12. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. Cool 33% takedown defense, bro. And that doesn't even factor in him defending 3 takedowns of 11 against fucking Anthony Hernandez. We move. Evan Elder versus Darius Flowers. I called this fight perfectly. Darius is going to gas out after the first round. He legit said, I can't breathe in his corner. I could have made a bad joke there. I'm not going to. No, terrible joke. Yeah. Evan Elder, better gas tank. This fight was made 4 days ago. So, like, why? Who knows, man. Good win for Evan Elder. Darius Flowers looked pretty bad. he didn't look good in this fight. Evan Elder looked pretty fucking good. He looked better on the feet, too. Everything Darius Flowers was throwing was mostly kicks. Evan got the takedown when he wanted. He didn't even... It was Darius that took him down. And then he reversed them. I think he led into a scramble or something. I don't know. But he ended up top mount. Got a fucking head and arm choke. Good shit from the boy, Evan Elder. That's 2 wins in a row. Darius Flowers cut him out of the UFC. His record's 12-8. Get him out of here, bro. Get out 6 submission losses. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Or just use him as somebody for somebody else to beat at lightweight. You know what? Give Darius Flowers and Mauricio Rufy a go. I want to see something. I want to see how that fight goes, dude. I want to see how Mauricio Rufy dispatches of fucking Darius. I'm on a fighting nerds streak right now, bro. Those guys are dominant as fuck. The fighting nerds are going to be the best team in a couple of years, bro. They already are, bro. The 4 guys they got in the UFC are fucking cooking right now. Dude, the 4 guys the fighting nerds have in the UFC, fucking Carlos Prates, Kyle Borralho, John Silva, and fucking Mauricio Rufy, dude. These guys are going to cause fucking problems, dude. Like John Silva, Kyle Borralho, Carlos Prates, Mauricio Rufy. Mauricio Rufy's 1-0 in the UFC. John Silva's 3-0 in the UFC. Carlos Prates is 2-0 in the UFC. Kyle Borralho, what is he? 6-0 in the UFC now? 6-0 in the UFC, dude. 6-0 in the UFC, bro. So that makes them 12-0 in all those guys' fights. Holy shit, dude. These are the fucking guys, man. But yeah. UFC Denver, better than I thought it was going to be. I will admit, it was a better card than I thought it was going to be. Main event was about as mid as I thought it was, though. As mid as I thought it was going to be, but the rest of the card, decently surprising. Drew Dober, John Silva, cool fight. Gabriel Bonfim, Angelusa, good fight. Julian Erosa, Christian Rodriguez was a good fight as long as it lasted. Abdul Razak Al-Hassan, Cody Brundage, who cares? Joshua Van Charles Johnson, cool fight. Jasmine Jasudavicius, Fatima Klein, decent fight, actually had some entertaining moments. Montel Jackson, Devon Blackshear, 18-second KO, you can't get better than that. Luana Santos, Maria Nagapova, piss stomping. Josh Frem, Andre Petrosky. Evan Elder, Darius Flowers, good fight. Great card. Not great card, but good card. Main event kind of stung up the joint, but who cares? I'm gonna try and get some uploads through this week. I got some video ideas coming up that I'm just gonna record probably tomorrow. But yeah, this next week we got fucking Amanda Lemos, Verna Jandaroba in the Apex. That card is fucking awful. That card is fucking terrible. That is a terrible card. Now that right there is a bad card. Yeah, I'll see you guys in whatever I post next. Thank you guys for all the support. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to leave a thought in the comment below, do it. Comment below. If you want to leave a thought in the comments below, do it. But yeah, see you guys. Peace.